So they'll walk it off from what would have been the line of scrimmage, the Harper Woods 47. It's a 15-yarder, too.
That's a big penalty.
That's a big penalty.
See how many plays it takes them to get this 30 yards, though. Oh, they're moving the sticks as well.
So they'll start at their own 37, their worst drive opening field position of the night. They went 68 yards in 4 plays for a touchdown the first time they had the ball, and 37 yards in 1 play the second time they had the ball, and they'll call timeout.
Providing access to expert orthopedic care for our student athletes. Visit henryford.com/athletes for more information and to request an appointment with a sports medicine provider.
Well, Harper Woods has called a timeout here with 4:53 left to go in the opening quarter. They're on top 14-0. They've dominated both sides of the ball. They've run 5 offensive plays, have gained over 100 yards in offense, and the Falcons, meanwhile, they can't move the ball right now. So that's the bad combination. Can't move it, can't stop it, and they're down 14-0. Keep you updated if we can on the North Farmington game tonight. They're playing host to Pontiac. Both the Falcons and the Raiders close with consecutive road games. So Harper Woods back from their timeout. And here we go. Rochelo, the quarterback, with the impressive arm. It's a run for first down yardage and more. Finally out of bounds, but all the way down to the Falcon 20-yard line goes number 22, Donald Adams. My goodness. 43 yards on the carry.
They can just not stop.
Oh, wait, they said he stopped. He stepped out of bounds at about the 33.
They just set the edge really well. Everyone's getting pancaked. Everyone's getting blocked. And he just rounds the corner and just off to the races.
So he went out of bounds, forced out of bounds right there. Actually right there. That's where he stepped out. 33, first and 10 for Harper Woods. 26 yards on that carry. They'll keep it on the ground. They're going to continue to have success on the ground. Falcons can't get the man on the ground. That's Colby Bailey. Finally brought down by Christian Jackson, but not until he's inside the 10-yard line. It's going to be first and goal for Harper Woods at the 8. So 25 yards on that carry. So what is that, 26-yard carry, 25-yard carry, first and goal for Harper Woods.
Can't stop him in the air, can't stop him on the ground right now as they hand the ball off again.
Got that hole up the middle. It's going to be a touchdown. Mikey Woods was doing his best to bring him down, but Colby Bailey takes it into the end zone. An 8-yard touchdown.
They ran the ball about another 60 yards just on 3 plays again, bringing it into the end zone.
67 yards in 3 plays this time. And remember, they started the drive with a 15-yard penalty against them. 3:49 left to go in a first quarter, which has been lopsided. Dwight Houston in to attempt the extra point. He's 2 for 2 so far. And it's 21-0.
He has an interesting type of kick. It's not really a hard kick. It's not that far, but he just takes one step, kind of boots it with his foot, and it just goes through the uprights every single time. 21-0 in favor of the Harper Woods Pioneers with 4 minutes to go left in this first quarter.
Yeah, let me look something up here for a second. So you talk to the people while I look something up, Adam.
Looks like I'm the one talking now. Brings me back to when they were playing Reeves Puffer a few weeks ago when I was the main commentator up here, and Rich finally ran out of things to say. So he had to take a little break, get some more stuff to say.
65-170. I was adding up Harper Woods' yards. They've gained 172 yards tonight on 8 plays.
8 plays.
Give me some division on that. That's over 20 yards of play.
They had, 2 plays that didn't get them, big chunk yards? And that was the run, and that was a pass at the beginning of the game.
There you go. So that's pretty remarkable. And they're ahead 21-0. Madison. No, it's not Madison. It's a good return, though, for the Falcons. Out beyond the 40-yard line. That was number 21 for Farmington, Trenton Darden.
Falcons in the best starting field position that they got all day.
There we go. They'll have it at their own 35.
First down, Falcons.
Following the kicker again on the camera on that replay. Didn't make any blocks this time. As you remember that last time, he got handsy with one of the other guys and absolutely threw him to the ground.
All right, the Falcons actually will start at the 44-yard line. I was looking at the wrong. They just now put the ball down. How am I supposed to know where it is until they put it on the field? See the situation. Falcons way behind and still just under 4 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. A remarkable opening 8 minutes by Harper Woods. And here's another Falcon running play that will lose yardage. That's Petaway on the carry. But he just couldn't. They'll say he got back to the line of scrimmage. So no gain on the play. That was Javon Jones with the stop, among others. That defensive line of Harper Woods is just swallowing up the Falcon offensive line.
Ken Petaway just looked up and saw a bunch of these jerseys.
He looked up and said, I got nowhere to go.
Pink out today for both of the teams.
That's right.
Farmington F7 are showing up in their pink jerseys, and the Harper Woods came in with their pink jerseys. F7 in the student section, I meant pink shirts. Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Petaway thought for a step he'd get away, but he didn't. It will gain a yard. And again, it's Javon Jones. You could just sense Petaway said, I'm breaking away from this guy. I'm going to go. It was like one step and then bang. 3rd down and 10. So football-wise, tough times for Farmington High. You will remember they won their division the season before last, had things going, but then they got bumped up to the next division. They lost 20 guys from last year to this. At the same time, they move up a division, and the lack of manpower and the more difficult competition proved to be quite a challenge. Out of bounds, short of the first down. It was number 10, Jaden Van.
Jaden Van with a few receptions or targets today. Trying to make something go for the Falcons.
4th down, Falcons.
Nice pass just to the sideline, found his open man. He just tried to spike forward for that first down.
So it's 4th and 3. The Falcons, if you don't make it, you're giving up tremendous field position. But right now, since they can't stop them anyway, and they've got nothing on the board, trailing 21-0, just under 2 to go in the first. Falcons go for it here on 4th down and 3. Mikey Woods goes in motion. Harper Woods jumped offside, and unless they were drawn, that's going to be a first down for the Falcons.
Both of their first downs today off of penalties.
That's right.
They call it encroachment on the Pioneers.
They call it encroachment. I call it offsides. Neutral zone infraction. Somebody jumped. It's a 5-yard penalty against Harper Woods. 1st and 10, Falcons. And they will scrimmage from the Pioneers' 40-yard line. Mikey Woods finds a little seam. Gets 5. Maybe got 5, maybe 4. Call it 4.
I think they just ran the same play that they had for the first down. Just ran it again.
There you go.
And a motion.
2nd down and 7 on the 41-yard line for the Falcons.
Well, you know we're into October. It was just about dark at kickoff tonight. Get those games in August. It doesn't get dark until the 3rd quarter, 4th quarter. Well, no, now we're into October. It's a night game all the way. A very pleasant evening here in Farmington. A beautiful day today and a nice night tonight for the homecoming game. Axe trying the middle, gets himself intercepted. Dual possession for a moment, now lateral. And Harper Woods has the football off the interception and off the lateral in a pretty nifty return here by Jalen Wilkerson till he's finally brought down out near the 40-yard line.
Intercepted by number
So it's intercepted
Houston.
by Buford, Stephon Buford, who lateraled, and then Wilkerson, we'll pick it up here, then Wilkerson effectively made the return. At the moment of the interception, it looked for a moment like there was a dual possession, but Harper Woods wins it. See, Falcon Marshall, number 1, tried to get the ball away, and I'm sure the coaches have their hearts in their throats when the lateral occurs, but it worked out. They got 15 extra yards off that play, but now a penalty on the return for holding. And that'll back Harper Woods up to the 25.
Harper Woods still keeps the ball roll, right?
Oh, yes.
Ball is holding after the interception.
Yeah, post-possession, so.
First and 10. The 25 for Harper Woods.
Sean, we just said on the air that there was holding on the return, and it was a penalty back to the 25-yard line.
But we did not say that it went back 10 yards.
I'd say they did too.
Oh, we did say it.
All right, first and 10, 21-0 Harper Woods. Rochelu getting some pressure, still has time to step into his throw, and he completes it all the way down to the 45-yard line. This could be another touchdown for Harper Woods. Oh, my goodness, it's going to go all the way. It's a 75-yard touchdown toss. Stephon Buford catches his second touchdown pass of the game, and this one goes for 75 yards.
He was left wide open at that on their own.
Oh, there's a flag.
Oh, there's a flag on the play.
The call is holding on Harper Woods.
Oh, it's holding against Harper Woods. So what you're looking at right now, this replay, it never happened. Another nice throw by Rochelu, though.
I mean, his man was just wide open on that play. He could stand there he stayed there for 2 seconds, grabbed the ball, decided where all the men were, and just made his play from there. Got down his own 50, was able to take it all the way down to the house.
So it'll be first down still for Harper Woods, but it'll be first down and 20
10 yards behind them where they started again.
again. That football back, actually 15 yards from where they began this time. They're all the way back to the 10-yard line. So it is first down and 25 at the 10. Rochelu's pass tip goes high in the air. Incomplete.
First incomplete pass of the game
There you go.
for the Harper Woods.
Had that pass gone, that would have been 75. Had there not been the penalty, it would have been a 75-yard touchdown pass. And that would have given them about 250 yards of offense on 9 plays.
9 plays.
Had that play counted, on 9 plays, they would have had 250 yards. Second down and a 10. All Harper Woods tonight in the breast cancer awareness pink jerseys. Falcons themselves are adorned in pink. Pass complete over the middle. A decent gain of about 13 yards. Is that Buford again? No, number 16, Joshua Peak.
Number 2, Daniel Lukai on the tackle.
Lukai with the tackle for the Falcons. So they get 13, need a dozen more on third down as the first quarter comes to an end. All right. So we'll
So far, it's been a lopsided affair in the way of
Not
Harper
forget
Meadows.
another of our great sponsors.
been unbelievably lopsided, as a matter of fact, Nate. 21-0 in favor of Harper Woods after one quarter here. And they've gained over 180 yards so far in the game on only 11 snaps. The Falcons have not been able to generate much on offense. They have not been able to stop Harper Woods at all. It's been a mismatch to this point. And again, Nate, as we talk about Falcons moving up, it's sort of like the reverse of relegation, right? They got, instead of being relegated, they got moved up into a division this year, and they've been outmatched on several Friday nights this fall.
This is a big OAA white game. They've only won one of their ones in the division against Bluefield Hills. I mean, they hope they could get out here with a win, but it's looking on the downside for them right now.
Yeah, they've been as dominant as we generally see a team dominate. All right, Nate, you ready to do some play-by-play?
I'll do some play-by-play.
Call the ball.
Looks like I'm doing some play-by-play now.
I'll just take a little break.
All right. Be my color commentator. One man in the backfield, Dwight Houston, had that touchdown run earlier, a really far run, something like that.
Should tell them who you are, Nate.
Oh, my name's Adam Nostheim. I'm a soft.
Why,
Oh,
where did
who
I
I
get
am?
Nate? I don't know. I'm losing
Nate?
myself.
Did I say Nate?
I did say Nate.
Oh.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh my God! It's another just wide open hole, and he tries to spin out of a tackle by James Marshall, not able to. Number 3, Dwight Houston with another big run, 20 yards there, able to get the first down. First time they were in third down and long. They were able just to run the ball. They know their offensive line is good. They know their offensive line lifts weights, and they know that they're able to just push people around. You get a beautiful shot of the end zone right there, where Harper Woods has been all day. I've been told there was a blip somewhere. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. But he's taken down the backfield. First time tackled for a loss. Kyle Van, Donald Adams taken down in the backfield. Mark White is tackled in the backfield. First time they've been able to tackle him in the backfield. Lost 2 yards on the play. Figured they could run that play right again, just run it right up the middle. But no, the Falcons said that we're not going to let you guys do that anymore. Second down, 12 yards to go. 2 men in the backfield.
Sneaky, clapping his hands like that, and you're expecting the ball to be snapped, but no. Quarterback Rochelo just turns to the sideline for some input.
As they hand the ball off again, there was a man in the backfield. He breaks 3.
Bye.
He jukes a man, and he is gone. He is gone. One happened to make a tackle, but he jukes him. Oh, stiff arms actually trucked him as he's pushed out of bounds by Mikey Woods. Man, he found a hole. It looked like Colby Bailey just found his hole. It looked like there was a man or two in the backfield, but he was able to just go around them and absolutely explode down the sideline. From their own 20 now to their 10. As you can see, there's 2 men in the backfield, but he just has a hole open.
That's what a 52-yard run looks like.
Jukes a man right there. Now he's off to the races. 21 trying to chase him down. Number 6 realized he's able to actually make a play on this. But he ends up getting trucked at the end of the play, as you don't see there. 2 men in the backfield again, same type of set. The Falcons defenders pressing up on the receivers. Wondering if they're going to pass the ball, if they're going to run it again like they've done for the past 6 plays maybe, including that last touchdown drive. And they will pass it. It's a fake, and it's wide open. Dakota Gurrent, who's already has a touchdown catch today. Pass by Nate Richilu. He's a sophomore. He's been throwing beautiful balls as just a sophomore. Makes a little slant route, cut inside, and they're not able to catch up to him as he's wide open right over the middle. Touchdown for the Pioneers.
90 yards in 6 plays that time.
A little bit longer of a drive.
6 plays, their longest of the night.
Falcons learning as they're in a weird little field goal formation right here as they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 linemen to the left of the ball, and they fake it. Trying to run around, and he just finds this open man. Wow. Bryant Witherspoon, another captain on this team. They run a little fake. They got a few men on the left of the field. They snap the ball, and they just let him run around, try to make something happen. They're probably figuring out all this confusion that they're able just to pass it right down the middle, get someone at least open. Stephen Bootford, the backup quarterback, is able to find his man in the end zone as they get another 2 points on the lead, making it 29-0. Oh, we got the TV10 blimp. Sponsored by, I guess, Goodyear. I guess we got a Goodyear sponsor right now. But we have a blimp. It's a little drone just hovering above. You can see everything. You can see the players on the sideline. See the entire field. The Goodyear blimp. New addition last week. We are now heading over to North Farmington as they take on the Pontiac. There's 10:26 left to go in the second half. Farmington Falcons are up, not Farmington Falcons, the North Farmington Raiders are up big on their own soil. That text from a friend, student section didn't pop out too much today. About 25 people in the stands as the North Farmington Raiders are trying to stop someone. What's happening down at Falcon Field is the ball's kicked off. Dakota Jones gets it. He tries to make a move, but is tackled at the 20-yard line.
for 6th place, Farmington.
Well, Harper Woods has run 14 plays tonight. They've gained 262 yards on those 14 plays, and that is an average of 18.7 yards per offensive play. 18.7 yards a snap, and that's why it's 29-0.
Amazing list of sponsors this year for Farmington football.
Falcons haven't been too hot on the offensive end either, getting both of their first downs by penalties, one roughing the passer and one some sort of holding on the defense. So that one where they got the hold on the defense, they did manage to gain 5 yards. Ball's past a screen pass over the head.
Yeah, it might be a live ball.
That is ruled incomplete. Pass intended for Cameron Petaway. This goes past a little overhead by Jeremiah Axe and not able to bring it in or go forward on the play. That brings up 2nd down and 10. We're back on the Goodyear DB10, sponsored by every company known to man blimp, as we get a different angle this time. As we're moving around a bit. You can see pretty packed stands if you look on the left side. See a little press box right there. That's where we are. Good amount of people here today. We are moving. See the parking lots filled up. Back to the game action. Ball's handed off to Cameron Petaway. He sees some daylight and he makes a cut. He makes a move, but is still tackled down just 2 yards after where he started.
Number 4, Cameron Petaway on the run for your Falcons.
Willie Powell on the tackle, another captain.
A lot of interesting direction on this play. There's a pitch, and there's a handoff. And Petaway winds up with the ball on that little handoff from Jeremiah Axe, who didn't take the snap. So that's a couple of times tonight. The Falcons have tried razzle-dazzle, trickeration. Hasn't worked.
Yeah,
and they're looking at big 3rd and 8.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, and they need to pull something out of a hat right now as their 3rd down and 8 to go. I think this is 4-down situation here. Jeremiah Axe rolls out, a pass over the hand, but his receiver is just not looking at him, intended for Mikey Woods.
Number 5, Mikey Woods. Incomplete.
Was open for a minute there, but just wasn't looking back at the ball.
And so, 4th down again for Farmington.
Looks like the punt team is coming out.
Yep. Well, we still got a long way to go. 8:39 left to go here in the 2nd quarter. 29-0. And it is looking again like a running clock situation.
Decent punt there, gains 20 yards on the punt, 30 yards. Best punt today.
Out of bounds at the 48-yard line. 1st down, Pioneers.
Ooh, we are now on the opposite side of the field. We're getting all the angles of Falcon Field today. We got the opposite side. We got the side that we're on with the press box, and we got a little corner shot.
Couldn't you do the same thing just by going to Google Maps?
I mean,
well,
but that's not as fun, is it?
I don't know. I think Google Maps is fun.
We need a reason for the blimp. We need a reason to have a drone.
Well, there you go. You get a pretty picture of a high school football field. How are you going to beat that?
2 men in the backfield again, same set that they got that touchdown on. As they hand it off again, he is stopped in the backfield. Number 30 is not on our roster sheet. Mark White apparently is number 30. Tackled for a loss. That is a 4-yard loss. That's the most yards they got on a loss today. And we are back on the drone, except it has a low battery warning. It's only got 3 minutes left. We better start trying to bring that thing in. It looks like we wanted some insider information on why we actually have the drone. Only 3 minutes left. They better start bringing that thing down. I never knew drone could run out of battery. As the pass is up, it's good, and it is caught.
Wow.
Yashin Milton, a new name today. That is a beautiful. He had 2 guys. If you look here, ball snap.
For a Pioneer 1st down.
Up near. the receiver had
Coverage
two
is
guys
good
just
here.
tattooed all over him. As you can see here, that's just you can't defend that.
Back shoulder perfectly thrown. Boy, this kid for Harper Woods, the quarterback, Nate Rocheleau, is impressive. And again, only a sophomore.
He's throwing to some good receivers as well. Nate Rocheleau takes the snap again. Is handed off, and the ball's fumbled on the ground. Except Nate Rocheleau just dives on the ground.
Ball was loose.
Owen Madison was able to get back there. Ball's back to the 30.
Owen Madison was in on the initial play.
And it is raining down there. I didn't notice it was. Thank God I'm in the press box today. But it is raining down on the field, so people have their umbrellas out. I wonder if that's designed, where they clap the hands and then look back at the coach, get the real play.
I haven't seen, well, it's deceptive, so I presume that it is. It's just another way to attempt to draw the opponent offside.
Well, snap, not handed off that time. It is passed just a little bit high for his receiver. There is a flag on the play.
Pass intended for number 12, Stephon Buford.
Trenton Darden apparently with the
I
flag
think
here.
they're going to call 21 Darden, but we'll see.
Probably pushed him in the back just a little bit too late. Pass intended for Stephon Buford. The guy who had a touchdown pass earlier today is also trying to get on the receiving end. He's also the punter.
Yeah, it's pass interference against Farmington.
Pass interference against the Falcons.
Stephen Buford got the pass interference called against him as the backup quarterback, the wide receiver, and the punter. We're probably not going to see him much on the punting end today, but nice little roster of things that he can do and all an offensive weapon.
So no automatic first down on the pass interference, so second down to what, about 4? 3 or 4?
Ball's handed off again. Tripped up at the line of scrimmage as there's about 5 Falcon players just putting him in the dirt. Donald Adams on the run. Taken down by a slew of blue jerseys.
Number 52, Sammy Ramsey.
Okay, so it's a replay now of a huge play at North Farmington. Ryan Shelby drops back, passes the ball as he just runs past his man. Whoever the receiver is down there, and he runs for the touchdown to put the Raiders up even more. Pontiac is just being blown out right now again for these North Farmington Razors. Now we are back at Falcon Field as we watch the Falcons try to stop this play here as they absolutely load the line. They got 3 men in the black field as they QB sneak it up the middle, but except he's still up on his feet as he is down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, how does he get through that scrum, huh?
Up on his feet as well.
Stephon Buford finds the end zone for the 3rd time tonight at least. Maybe the 4th.
See,
and
they're going to go right back to that QB sneak. No, they're not. They're going to hand it right on off.
Yeah, a little delay. And
Colby
goes Bailey. So not the touchdown by Buford. He was stopped on the 1, but Bailey takes it in.
His second of the day.
Number 2,
running backs have been busy. Majority of the touchdowns on this Harper Woods team. This line's been busy too. They've been just making holes. That's all you want as a running back, is just your line to give you some sort of running room. Especially when you can go through that running room and just make a good play off of it, which these running backs are able to do. That line really helps you out. Running backs should be buying the linemen some dinner tonight. Try for 2 again as the ball is passed over, but dropped. Jacoby Bailey, same guy who got the touchdown, got the ball incomplete as it's really starting to pour down at Falcon Field. Thank God we're in the press box tonight.
Yeah, I didn't expect rain. I looked at the weather primarily to check the temperature. There was no mention in there about rain, but when we arrived here tonight, or just got up to the booth, that the beautiful blue sunny sky we'd seen all day had become overcast. It was like a slate gray. Some clouds had moved in. Like I said, I wasn't expecting any rain, but it has started.
It's been a really nice day so far. When I was at my outdoor ed class during my 5th hour, we took a little hike up Heritage Park. View the sign, view the sights, and it was just a nice little adventure. But now it's starting to pour down. I wouldn't have liked to hike in this. Everyone's bringing out their umbrellas, their raincoats, their ponchos. People are more well prepared than us. Then again, we're in a press box.
We're in a box. Well, Harper Woods was hurt on that last drive. They had been averaging 17 yards of play, and now it's down to 14. Well, you'd round up 15 yards of play. 14.7 yards of play for Harper Woods on offense tonight as that last drive. 48 yards and 7 plays for yet another touchdown. We're in a running clock situation here. Well, at least we will be when the third quarter begins. It's a 35-0 score.
First down, Falcons.
Already a running clock?
I think they won't start that till the third quarter. It's got to be a point difference of 35, and it has to be in the second half. But as things stand right now, we'd start the second half with a running clock.
Big Salad, GLP Financial, Real Estate One, and Switch Therapeutics.
Falcon F7, the Falcon student section still staying strong even in the rain as it's dying down a bit. As there is some sort of call on the field. Flag.
It's like they blew the whistle, then they threw the flag.
He was like, oh, wait, I actually have to do something.
It's a procedure cut. It's a substitution penalty against Farmington.
Brings them back another 5 yards. I wonder if a TV10 Goodyear, sponsored by everyone, blimp is allowed to fly in the rain. Or if there's... So it's allowed to fly in the rain, but there's a battery that needs charged. Batteries and rain don't really mix, as there is a timeout by the Falcons.
Timeout Farmington.
Why?
Welcome to our new sponsor.
So really, what is there to talk about this game? It's been one-sided affair. One team's doing better than the other. What else is there to do?
You know, you make my point exactly. If there's nothing to say, I say don't say anything. And right now, all you need to say is look at the little corner of your screen there, right? 35-0 in favor of Harper Woods. We're hoping the Falcons will be able to stay in this game. Mm-hmm. But going in, as Adam told you, ranked 45th in the state. Just the one common opponent, right? Birmingham Groves, who handled Farmington here 26-12. But it was just an 8-point differential when Harper Woods played them. So, but it's not been the Falcons' night. Sort of the rain just sort of like accentuated things. It made it more obvious that it wasn't their night.
Ball is handed off on the pitch again as he is taken down in the backfield, wrapped up, taken down. Jalen Wilkerson on the tackle on Jaden Van. Jaden Van, name's been called a lot today. Had some receptions, had some handoffs, as you can see. They like running that little jet motion type play, hoping their blocks can set up. Didn't happen that time. Jaden Van tried fighting for a little bit more after that first hit, but wasn't able to get out of it. Rain died down at Falcon Field. Falcons go to the line again, trying to get something on there. Second and forever. Not even going to try to do the mental math in my head. It's the weekend. Quarterback passes the ball. Oh, and it's in and out of the hands of James Marshall. Looked like he could have got a nice little 7-yard receptions, though it's right out of the hands. They've switched quarterbacks, the Falcons.
I just noticed that myself. Is that 17 in there? Can't be, because he's the kicker.
We'll see when they come out of the huddle again, but Jeremiah Axe no longer behind
16,
center.
Yeah.
16, Julian Johnson. Also a defensive back.
It's time like these you hate to see the clock stop.
Mm-hmm. At least it's a high-scoring affair, unlike the Oak Park game last week. Ball's out. He goes deep over the head of his receiver. Tried to go for Owen Madison. Looks like he almost beat that guy if that ball was placed well. Could have been a reception,
Pass intended for number
but it's
11,
still a hard
Madison
catch
is
to make as the punt
complete.
team now flies out onto the field. Getting a lot of work today.
4th down, Falcons.
The F7, the student section chanting, "We want more."
More rain? Probably more rain.
I don't know who they'd be chanting to.
Well, the gods, presumably.
Oh,
But more what?
more offense, more defense. They're not even going to try to rush the picker. Oh, they are. They almost got to him as he takes a line drive, takes a nice Farmington Falcon bounce as
Great
it
bounce.
continues to roll.
Punt down by number 3, Jamar.
50-yard punt. Got the nice roll, got away from the pressure, and got off a 50-yard punt. Very nice.
Been improving so far in the game. The punter had a few little short ones starting off, but now he's getting.
He's going to be tired
out
by
there.
he's going to be sore for the homecoming dance tomorrow. He's had to punt on every Farmington possession to this point.
They threw an interception. So all but one.
All but one, exactly.
Roku back there out again, trying to figure something out, trying to get another touchdown pass onto the repertoire. Looks back at his coach.
It's funny when they're taking over at their own 28, and immediately my mind says if they score, it'll be a 72-yard drive.
And it looks like they will be scoring, maybe on this play.
Wow.
Nope, he is tracked down. That was a fast running attempt. Owen Madison able to make the tackle along with Blaise Farrington. What a name. Being in Farmington, getting the name Farrington. 2 R's instead of an M.
Number 6, Blaise Farrington, and 11, Owen Madison on the tackle.
45 yards on that carry.
Donald Adams again with another explosive run.
That puts him at 385 for the game in the first half.
On how many plays?
22.
22 plays.
Oh, I'm sorry, 15 plays.
15? That's even
15.
better.
Incredible.
Ball's handed off again. Same guy who turns upfield, and he is off to the races. Breaks a tackle, but his ball's down at the 10-yard line.
Number 22, Donald Adams
Owen Madison on the tackle, a little bit shaken up
Owen
on that
Madison
play.
on the tackle.
He's down on the ground, clutching his leg. Injury timeout by the official. See, this O-line, they've been dominant all day, just pushing men aside, making these lanes for the running backs just to run through. And they have a guard just pulling. They have a guard going to the second level, just finding someone to block. He trucks the man here, just off for another 5 yards. You can see, and I replay that ugly.
Some nights that scoreboard looks pretty stark, doesn't it? Does right now tonight. On Madison being tended to on the near sideline after the latest big gain by Harper Woods. That last one was a 26-yarder to set him up, not first and goal, but first and 10 at the 11-yard line. Donald Adams, number 22, junior running back, has carried the mail on this drive for Harper Woods.
About an inch short of being first and goal. Maybe a yard, maybe an inch. It's all the same at the end of the day. You're just trying to get into the end zone. Donald Adams back out there. I'm willing to bet they just hand it right back off to him. Farmington still in man coverage. They haven't been able to stop him in man coverage yet. These receivers are just too good. They do hand it off again as he runs up through the middle and is tackled at the 10-yard line. Number 30, a name we've been calling a lot tonight. Don't know who he is. Oh, no, we do. Mike White on the tackle. Able to get him before he goes too far.
It's gotten windy out there now. The rain, it's a light rain, but it's nagging and it's continuing. It just makes everybody uncomfortable. And the temperature, now that the sun has gone down, is dropping rapidly. It's supposed to go down into the low 40s tonight, in fact.
3 men in the backfield. Handed off to number 2. He's had 2 touchdowns today as he fights forward to the 5-yard line. Colby Bailey again on the run.
Number 50, Cooper Williams on the tackle for the Falcons.
Well, third down, Harper Woods to the line quickly.
In the same formation with 3 men in the backfield as they hand it off again. Same play, just runs to the outside, and he just jogs the final 2 yards into the line.
Number 2, Colby
Takes a
Bailey
walk.
in the end zone for a
Colby Bailey, another touchdown.
Goes strolling in.
Ordered a pizza in the time it took him to get there. Still with 2 minutes left in this half. During the halftime break, you're probably going to be seeing a nice little performance being put on by the Farmington marching band. Have a lot of guys. Rich, you said 50 out there?
About. I kind of, including the flag corps and the marchers, and also the percussionists on the sideline. I'd say they got about 50. So it's a very impressive-looking group, this Farmington High School marching band, and we'll see them at halftime tonight.
While we were gone talking about the band, the Pioneers got another 2-point conversion.
Harper Woods 43.
Harper Woods 43, Falcon 0. We're going to go on a replay of the 2-point
Why are they
conversion.
showing us a
Still with
replay of
3
the
men in the
2-point
back.
conversion? We didn't watch it the first time.
Stiff arms the man. Runs into the end zone. We are sorry. We are so sorry that you were not able to see that the original touchdown run. We would like to blame the director.
50 almost had him stopped for a loss, but he got away. Wow. I've seen it. But this is an unusual score going into halftime, 43-0. I've seen it, but not very often.
What do you say to your team during halftime?
Golly, that's an excellent question. It really is. I was going to ask Coach Herstein about that once, but I didn't want to hurt his feelings. And I think the gist is, as we watch the kickoff, just continue to play hard, continue to do your best. This is one of, life's lessons. Some nights you're going to go out there and you're going to get kicked around, and that's what the Falcons are. That's what's happening to them tonight. I mean, the thing of it is, I'm sure everyone is doing their best, but it's just there's such a vast difference in talent and ability between these two teams.
Number 21.
Both teams are putting 100% effort forward, but one's effort is a little bit better than not.
I don't think it's the effort. They're just they're a better football team. Yeah. Better athletes. That's all. It happens.
You look at Harper.
Well, you worry about it sometime. I remember a few years ago there was Notre Dame Prep came to play North Farmington. They should have ended that game at halftime. I mean, I'm sure it was a running clock situation when we got to the second half, but they were so much better, so much bigger than North Farmington. They should have just said, this is a mismatch, call it off, pass, sorry.
Gets hit behind the line, number 24, able to get a QB hit, Corey Bailey.
Yeah, those kids from Notre Dame Prep came in. They looked like Notre Dame University. They looked like they gotten on the bus and come from South Bend. They were huge. They had like a 330-pound lineman. I mean, at the high school level, that's nuts.
And some of those schools, their entire focus is to prep you for college football.
Yeah, there you go.
Like IMG Academy is a big one. See it in baseball. You look at St. Mary's right now, and that's all they're doing is they try to run the ball there with Trenton Darden. Gets tackled after making a yard gain. Third down and 9 to go. The Falcons they need something. They need a big play. They need someone to. They need a corner.
No. This game's over. If you hadn't realized, it's over.
Just for morale.
It's like over. Well, I agree with that. But yeah, they're not going to score no 43 points in 13 minutes of football, or even 25 minutes of football.
If they do, it's going to be a great game to commentate.
If they do, we'll be on Sports Center.
Hey, get the name out there.
Yikes.
Sack behind the line. Same guy who got the QB hit on the last one. Corey Bailey able to sack him. 4th down, 15. They're going to send out the punt unit one more time.
Number 24, Corey Bailey.
30 seconds left to go. They're just going to let this clock run.
4th down, Falcons.
I know I would.
No sense on giving him back the ball. One play and they may be in the end zone again. Ball did come out at the end of the play. They're saying that he was down on the ground before that happened. And it wouldn't have mattered because Daniel Vuchak was able to recover on the ball. And they will let the clock run. They're going to bring it to half. Halftime report. 43-0. Harper Woods Pioneers on homecoming night for the Falcons during Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
All right, it is homecoming here at Farmington. It gives me pause because you're supposed to win your homecoming football game. You're, in fact, supposed to schedule a cream puff for homecoming so you can win the football game. But it's not really working out here tonight at all. As far as the Farmington Falcons are concerned, 43-0 in favor of the Harper Woods Pioneers. First ever meeting between these two teams ever. And I think, Adam, if I were Farmington, I'd say I don't want to play these guys no more.
You can see Farmington's managers walking off the field. They're walking.
Well,
They
yeah.
don't look too hot.
It's 43-0. They're demoralized. They can't move the ball on offense at all. They can't stop Harper Woods on defense at all. Harper Woods has got an amazing 382 yards of offense in this game tonight. They're averaging over 15 yards a play. And again, it's 43-0. But I'll tell you what, cheerleaders are out there on the field. They'll be followed by the marching band. Let's enjoy the halftime festivities here. Homecoming at Farmington High. Forget the score of the game for now.
DA got that dough. Ice on it,
This shit that ice cold, Michelle fight for that white gold. This one for them hood girls, them good girls, straight masterpiece. Silent, lying, living it up in the city. Got the song with Saint Laurent, gotta kiss myself, I'm so pretty. I'm too hot. Call the police and the fireman, I'm too hot. Make a dragon wanna retire, man, I'm too hot. Say my name, you know who I am, I'm too hot. And my band loves that, break it down.
Pretty in the fight. Never let a rope take you on a date. Haters can't relate. I'll never be a fight. I got a big baller, put an icing on my pipe. From my lips to my fingers to my toe. Tripping in the night, this ain't going on south. All these birds, pussy, baby, I do not do friends well. Now the haters, but I promise that I won't tell. Yeah, yeah. Business. I pull up the AMG tenant, working the mind. He swearing like it been hours, it only been a few minutes. He say toxic, I said okay, well I'm poisonous. Pull up the AMG tenant, talk my, I'ma pull a him on him. Don't play, I'm not one of them. I'm pushing. Heavy you on it. When we come out, it look like Princess Diana on the street. Hey yo, ice. Finish it. Like that, who put a stack? Move on, cause they know I got bands. They be chatting, I don't give a damn, and I'm still getting money, I know who I am. Kinda be low, he gon' hit on my gram. If he's smart, he gon' act like a fan. He you bigger, they got your head gas. So I give him a pass. Like that, who put a stack? Just move on, cause they know I got bands. They be chatting, I don't give a damn, and I'm still getting money, I know who I am.
Let's hear it for our amazing Farmington Falcon cheer team. Again, you get our homecoming court and their escorts to the track. The Falcon Marching Band is proud to perform this season's competition show entitled Dreamscapes. We intend to transport you to a fantastic, otherworldly place that can only be found in our dreams.
Senior Drum Major Sarah Martinchik and Junior Drum Major Cy Consolino. Is your band ready? Our opener at Magi comes to us from the Cirque du Soleil production, Kidam. The music evokes that moment when you're perhaps half awake and half asleep. As you drift off, the movement features soloists James Brooke, Ria Desai, and Lexi Ramirez. The band now takes you on a trip down the rabbit hole. Inspired by Alice in Wonderland, this Grace Slick composition was made famous by Jefferson Airplane in the psychedelic 60s. We feature a percussion section and guard members, Ariana Wolf and Jenna Brown in White Rabbits. Our next movement today comes from the pen of Gustav Holst and his masterwork, The Planets. After the fever dream that was White Rabbit, the band now presents a moment of peace and tranquility, featuring Umber Ranginwala, Katie and Sarah Martinchik. This is Venus, bringer of peace. The band closes with a modern rock favorite, featuring C. Murdoch. This is Dream On. Again, we need the whole homecoming court to the track. Marching Band. Recently, in a state competition, our amazing Falcon Band won big. Best auxiliaries, best percussion, and an amazing overall score. Band program wants to thank all the parents, instructors, and of course, the amazing Mr. Michael Steele for an amazing season. welcome to Farmington High School's 2023 Homecoming Celebration. It's been a fun and exciting week here at FHS as the students participated in an exciting Spirit Week. And now please give a warm welcome to our 2023 Homecoming Court. Nico Castell and Gabrielle Ball, escorted by Gabrielle's father this evening. Gabrielle plans to study medicine at UCLA after high school. Nico will be attending MSU to become a psychiatrist. Isabel Torres, escorted by her parents this evening. Isabel is an IB student and is a track and field and cross-country athlete. She plans to go to college but is unsure where just yet. Riley Guanco, escorted by her parents this evening. Riley plays tennis for FHS and plans to go to Wayne State University in the fall. Charity Smith, escorted by her parents this evening. Charity's a very involved person as she runs track, is a member of DECA, PTSA, the Black Student Union, and the Student Council. After high school, Charity is going to attend North Carolina A&T. Carter Cannon, escorted by his parents this evening. Carter plays the defense for the varsity soccer team and will be attending Eastern Michigan University in the fall. Matthew Taylor, escorted by his parents tonight. Matthew is a right winger for the varsity soccer team and is in the National Honor Society. After high school, Matthew will be attending Michigan State University. Haley Edebong, escorted by her brother, Upton Edebong. Haley's been the wrestling manager since her sophomore year at FHS. She's actively involved with the PTSA and plans to attend Wayne State University while pursuing her nail technician license. As is the tradition at Farmington High School, each court member will now be given a concealed rose. In a moment, I'll instruct them to reveal their rose. The two people holding the red roses will be crowned our new Falcon royalty. At this time, court members, please reveal your rose. Congratulations to our 2023 Falcon royalty, Wally Blanco and Carter Cannon. And congratulations to all our amazing court nominees. Let's hear it for some amazing Falcons.
It goes to them. No, because she's a better dad. I got you. I didn't see his ID before. Yeah. He looks older than me. He's driving school. He looks way older. Most people here can drive you to school.
And welcome back to Raider Field, or Falcon Field, as we are back for the second half of this one-sided affair against the Harper Woods Pioneers as they go against the Farmington Falcons.
43-0, 382 yards of offense for Harper Woods in this one.
We've got a big number on our 50-50
That's
drawing
sort of the thing I was
tonight.
thinking about during halftime. Harper Woods is 3-3, and they're burying the Falcons tonight by this score of 43. Now, somebody's beating these guys, but it's not Farmington. It's not tonight.
Well, you know they played some really good opponents. They played Groves. They played. Let's take a look here. They played Grove, Lake Orion ranked number 7 in the state. Southfield A&T ranked number 3. They fared good against every single one of these teams, but they just show.
Well, Lake Orion beat them 28-6. Southfield beat them 34-28, and Groves beat them 20-12. They've been in it, but I mean they were in all 3 of those games. But there's really not a lot in that record to me that would suggest a total domination by Harper Woods like we've seen here in this game tonight.
So that's when Farmington's hanged with Groves a few weeks ago.
Right.
We're back on a lighter note. We had a great halftime show, the marching band, the cheer, and homecoming court. That's a lot packed in.
And my young Mr. Cannon was named the homecoming king. A neighbor of mine, captain of the soccer team here at Farmington High School, and I was able to click a picture of his parents at the moment that he was announced as the king, and you want to talk about a couple of proud parents, Mr. and Mrs. Cannon. Certainly, I'm delighted for them. I just think that's terrific. I know the kid. He's a great kid. So good for him. Captain of the soccer team, headed to Eastern Michigan in the fall, and now the homecoming king.
Homecoming tomorrow for Farmington High School.
That's right.
Going to be a party there, I know that.
Well, no, it's homecoming tonight. You always got to include you got to include your football game in your homecoming weekend. My goodness. Yeah, but you're right. The official
homecoming dance.
Dance. And I don't know if anybody actually comes home for that. Once I left, I never came back for a homecoming dance anyways.
I don't understand why they call it homecoming, because it's what, 4 weeks into the season?
Well, you know what? I was thinking about that earlier today. I remember when I started at Farmington High School as a sophomore, because that's when we began back then in the 10th grade. It was like we'd been there a week, and now they're saying, there's this huge dance this weekend, right? You got to get a date. You got, all sorts of stuff. And they're like, wait, we just started this. Well, anyways, let's enjoy the third quarter together, shall we? 43-0. Here's Adam.
Running clock this quarter. Could be running clock probably in the fourth quarter as there's a little kick over. Six fields the ball cleanly, turns it up, gets through. He's buzzed through a lane. He's going forward. He is tackled down at the 50-yard line. The best starting field position
Farmington
Blaze
on the return.
Farrington, another name. Farmington, Farrington, missing the M. I've said that before, but we're going to say it again. Brings it
Well,
to
by
the 50s.
far the best starting position of the
First
night
down,
for the
Falcons.
Falcons as they will scrimmage from their own 49. The running clock is running here at Farmington High School. 43-0 in favor of Harper Woods. That's why the clock is nonstop.
Jeremiah Axe back there at quarterback got taken out during the second quarter as they run forward with
And out to Trenton Darden.
Trenton Darden.
By number 0,
Gets
Anthony
5
Sims.
yards on the play. Good start for the Falcon offense. Jeremiah
So if
Axe
there's
back at quarterback.
any good news for the Falcons here, it's that a lot of guys are going to get to play in this game tonight. They've already used a couple of quarterbacks. They've used multiple players now in the running back position, and this is you're not going to win the football game. You may as well. The other thing you can get is experience.
Hand the ball off again. He only gets 2 yards on the play this time. Trevor Darren going forward, taken down, number 33, Bryant Weatherspoon, another captain for the Harper Wood Pioneers.
Number 50, Malachi McGee on the tackle.
But that was corrected by the announcers. Apparently, it was Malachi McGee. But you know what? On my broadcast, it is Bryant Weatherspoon making that tackle.
That's fine.
Third down. Great third down.
Why should the PA announcer be assumed to be correct?
What if I'm the one? You should be listening to me.
I've always maintained.
Third down, 3 to go. Great field position for the Falcons as they put a man in motion. They hand the ball off right back to Trent Dower, but the ball is on the ground, fumbled.
Ball was loose.
I think Falcons got it, and it's going to be fourth down.
You got to go for it.
You got to go for it.
Ball's covered by Trenton Darden.
Looks like just a little fumble on the snap.
4th and 3 on the 44.
Able to fall right back down on it, resulting in just a loss of a down. Farmington Falcons are doing the exact opposite or the North Farmington Raiders are doing the exact opposite as the Farmington Falcons are doing, as they are up big against.
What do we got here? Tell me they didn't delay the game. Timeout. Timeout Farmington.
Timeout Falcons.
Falcons. We are going now to North as the North Farmington Raiders are absolutely dominating over the Pontiac. But I may have spoken.
Well, why don't
soon.
we see that?
Apparently, there was an 85-yard touchdown pass for the Pontiacers as they scored a touchdown, making it 6 to whatever the score is now. 5 minutes left in the third quarter. They're in a running clock situation as well.
With food and drink specials. $6 wings, $8 nachos.
Here we go. Here's the replay of this.
Wednesday through Saturday, starting at 9 o'clock.
Just a little throwdown. Billy to line of scrimmage. He just makes his plays, jukes some men. Not able to make the stop as he just runs down the field. The Falcons picked up their first down on the game due to their own device. Is that a good way to put it? Falcons get a first down. Way to come out of the locker room. Way to come out of the half. Absolutely pushing.
What's the score of that Farmington or that Pontiac North Farmington game? The truck tells us it's 52-8 in favor of North Farmington. So we don't need to go back there anymore. We don't actually have to be here if you look at it that way.
Man in motion again as they run it right back up the middle. New running back this time as he gets 3 yards on the ground. Trenton Darden, I lied.
Darden on the carry for the
Gets
Falcons.
about a yard, maybe 2, depending on where they put the spot of the ball.
Technically not a lie. Like if you had to deliberately misidentified a ball carrier, that would be a lie. But misidentifying a number is not a lie. It's more of a oops. I've had many an oops.
Many oops?
I know how to recover from an oops. Listen, the key to broadcasting is not how you're doing when you're having a great day. It's how you're doing when you're not having a great day. when you got a little cold going on. You got to battle through when you don't have any good stuff. That's what broadcasting is.
Talk to my friends. They said you can really say anything on air as long as you can talk your way out of it.
Theoretically. But it's a better idea to not try.
Oh
my.
man, he did have number 14 in the backfield, Brendan Houston. James
Untouched.
Houston looked like James Houston on the Detroit Lions. He got in the backfield before the guy even had the ball in his hands. He was running backwards with Jeremiah Axe on the sack. Brings him back 6 yards.
So at this point in the first quarter, with 7 minutes to go in a quarter, it would have been 21-0 Harper Woods. That's how fast they got on the Falcons here in this one tonight with drives of 68, 37, and 67 yards.
But they took 8 plays to get those 21 points,
Exactly right.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. An amazing performance by Harper Woods. And the Falcons, like you said, not dead coming out of the locker room trying to get something done, but now it's 3rd down in a bunch, 3rd and 16.
Jeremiah Axe with 2 in his backfield. Pass again, attempted for Mikey Woods, incomplete, but there is a flag on the play.
Mikey Woods, incomplete.
They're calling holding, at least from what I can see.
There's a flag.
And I don't know if that's going to be an automatic first down or not. But it is defensive holding.
And they are walking. The chains
It
are
must
not-
Holding on the defense.
Holding's only a defensive holding is only a 5-yard penalty. They walk off 10.
Chains are not moving.
3rd and 5 or 6.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah. Line to gain is the about the 19 or no 29 rather 29. So call it 6.
They switched out quarterbacks again.
They did.
As Farmington makes a move, gets the first down. Pass is complete by Johnson to 21, Trenton Darden. The leader of this offensive drive right now is they get their second first down of the game by their own demise, or their own offense.
So Julian Johnson, number 16, in at quarterback. Now we saw him in the first half, and a really nice step away from the tackle there to pick up the first down by Darden.
Julian Johnson takes the snap again, handed off to Trenton Darden. He gets another 3 on the ground. No, not even 3, just 2.
Trenton Darden on the run.
Brings up second down.
Number 58. Aaron Beaumont.
Wonder if at the high school level this is field goal range or not.
Oh, that's wildly. It varies wildly. Some teams have a kicker that can make could kick close to a 40-yard field goals, and there are other teams that if you spotted the ball on the 15, they wouldn't be able to make a field goal.
And then again, this deep in the game, do you want the field goal or do you want the 6?
I think you want points. I think if you're down 43-0, any points are great.
Jeremiah Johnson throws again to a man, but that is incomplete as there's 2 guys for the attempted pass to Mikey Woods.
Mikey Woods is incomplete.
Johnson fakes the handoff. He looks. He finds probably his 3rd read there and just slings the ball. But there are 3 pink jerseys right around that area ready to make that stop.
The Raiders with their rout of Pontiac tonight. It's not over, but it's over. It's 52-6. They'll improve to 4-2. Or I'm sorry, they'll improve to 4-3.
I believe that takes the lead of their division, the OAA Blue.
Well, we'll have to take a look at that. But they were, well, that's right. The leaders going in tonight were each 3-0, and Farmington 4-0, and Farmington was 3-1.
Ball's back. Jeremiah attempted again for Mikey Woods, not able to complete the pass.
Mikey Woods is incomplete.
That brings up 4th down. You got to go for it again here. They are. This drive taking up most of this 3rd quarter. Only 3 minutes left to go. Then again, it's a running clock, so
All right,
really not hard.
It takes a while to get used to the running clock.
We'll be calling the number for the large cash drawing of $148 soon.
50-50 raffle ticket, $148 raised today.
Cha-ching. Come on. I went to a high school football game and $148 broke out. Or As Jeff Spicoli would say. Do you know who Jeff Spicoli is?
No, Spicoli or the
Spicoli.
goalie? Spicoli. Okay.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High?
No, never heard of him.
Wow.
Ball is absolutely passed up. It is high.
Got
It's
him
good,
in.
and it is out of the hands. Incomplete pass attempted
Maybe out of
again from
bounds,
Mikey
too.
Woods. Just out of bounds. He beat his man. Not able to complete. You can see
Maybe out of bounds. As close as the Falcons have come, though, to a big play in this one tonight.
All right.
But they turned it over. Wind up turning it over on
The
downs. He
winning
was
ticket
there.
has been drawn. The number is 016.
I think that's Danny Lukai, number 2. But yeah, he's clearly would have been out of bounds even with the catch. So
016.
good try.
as the ref. You just give him the points there.
Jeff Spicoli was the stoner in Fast Times at Ridgemont High, played by Sean Penn,
016.
who's out with an incredible documentary about Ukraine right now. It's just been released on Paramount Plus, but I digress. He would say, for $148, he would say, righteous bucks, man.
No one in the backfield here for the sophomore, Nate Rakulu.
No, it's
Rakulu.
French. It's like a Richelieu.
Rushlu. There we
That's
go.
what I'm going with.
As he scrambles the ball, first time he scrambled today, as he picks up the first down and much more. Blocker out in front. He's running down the sideline and tackled out of bounds. Trenton Darden on the tackle out of bounds as he picks up a lot of yards there. I'm not trying to do math, maybe 60 yards? 50 yards.
The original line was at 25, and he's taking it to the other 25. That's as easy as football math gets right there. That's 50.
That is not the sophomore quarterback anymore. That is Stefan Zubel, the quarterback.
So they must have run out of a pistol. Because that was a direct snap, I recall, if I recall. But at any rate, he's out of the 35. So let's call that a 40-yard gain instead.
Empty
Still
backfield
not
for
bad.
him again.
That's it. Buford's taking the snap here, number 12.
Fake handoff as he's handed off again. He spins out of a tackle as he is taken down for no gain. Just a loss of a down there.
The intensity of the rain, I think, has picked up a little bit here in the last few minutes. Buford taking those snaps in the shotgun for Harper Woods. He's found the end zone 4 times already tonight in this football game.
Popcorn is now on sale for only $1 at great Farmington Civic Popcorn.
Farmington Civic Popcorn on sale for only $1 right
Yeah, I'll
now.
probably send you down there in the 4th.
I tried going. No, you're not sending me down there again. I went down there to get some Ruffles earlier, and oh my God, it's a monsoon down there. You can
Yeah.
barely
It's
feel
just-
your toes.
It's just uncomfortable.
The backup quarterback takes another run, another scramble. Looks like they don't even want to pass with him. They just want to run him right back up the middle. Buford, again with a 7-yard run, brings him down to second. Oh, 9-yard run brings him down to 2nd and 9. Mike White able to make the tackle on that. Seen his name a lot today. He had some pretty good stops for no gains there in the same formation as they were for the entire drive basically so far.
And there you have it.
And at the end of the quarter, Harper Woods 43, Farmington 0.
End of the third quarter.
About 9 minutes of which was consumed by the Falcons' drive, which failed to culminate in a score. And then Harper Woods taking over at their own 25-yard line, getting a big play, and running out the rest of the clock in the third quarter. When we go to the fourth, or as we go to the fourth, it's going to be 3rd and 1 for Harper Woods at their own 26-yard line. So 2 routes on TV tonight. We've cut away to see the action at North Farmington on a couple of occasions, and they've got a running clock going on over there at Raider Field with a big lead for North Farmington. I can't quite make it out on the screen. 59-8, the score there in favor of the Raiders. So they're going to win and go to 4-3, and got about 10 and a half. Why is the clock stopped at there it goes? Because they've got a running clock there just like we've got here. As you say, 2 routes tonight on TV 10, the game at North Farmington, and unfortunately the game here, where it is 43-0 in favor of Harper Woods through 3. And as you might infer, it's been all Harper Woods tonight.
Just a bit.
Just a bit. My goodness, they're up over about 430 yards of offense for Harper Woods against Farmington tonight through 3 quarters. And again, they put They've got a different guy under center, number 12. It's Buford. And he hands off, and it's just a yard or so gain. Question is, did he pick up the first down? And it appears no.
have a winner on the cash prize.
So big stop for the Falcons.
So the first
As big as any stop can be in a 43-0 game. And it's big 53 for the Falcons making that stop. You got to grab my glasses.
Philip Bowden.
Thank you.
That's what I'm here for.
So 4th and a yard. Buford keeps. Picks up the first, turns the corner, down the sideline. He goes to the pylon. I think it's a touchdown. It is. It is. He got to the pylon. And it took the official a few moments to raise the arms, but he did. It's another touchdown, 75 yards in 5 plays, this time for Harper Woods.
He was happy about that one. They just, I think these are designed QB sneaks. So they know that he can just outrun anybody.
Yeah.
He grabs the edge, and there's no one's taking him down. They had 5 guys over there still couldn't take him down.
Exactly, and the Falcons had a bunch of guys inside the 5-yard line here, and they all hit him. 4 guys hit him, and he still goes in.
Didn't even fall down on the ground.
Passes 016-9445. Please come up to the booth.
So the extra point no good. It stays 49-0.
A lot of winners.
And the clock is stopped with 11:13 to go. They stopped the clock on a change of possession. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure that everybody, the Falcons, including their coach Jason Albrecht, would just soon. We haven't had the extra point yet.
For 2 passes to the Farmington Civic.
There must have been a timeout or something. Because now Harper Woods, I just thought I'd been looking at the screen or talking about something and missed the extra point attempt, but no, we haven't had it yet. So it is 49-0, and Harper Woods here trying to hang 50 on the Falcons.
Highest score I've ever seen in a football game.
It's lopsided. It's not every night you see a 50-point margin to defeat. We haven't seen that here yet, but if this kick is good, we will. And it is not. 49-0 it is.
Announcer jinx.
People scoff and say it's not a real thing, but of course it is. Of course there's such a thing as a broadcaster jinx.
I mean, they're listening to the game right down there right now. And
they don't have to be. It's just out there in the cosmos. It's in the ether. So it's out there in the world, and there you have it.
It's the extra breeze we're making with our mouths and like all that.
When a butterfly flaps its wings, it affects history. Some say. Just a nasty, nagging rain we've had here since about the middle of the second quarter. Wasn't expecting. I'm glad I didn't leave the top down on my convertible.
I'm surprised a lot of the fans are staying here. They're staying here and supporting.
It was kind of funny because after the band played at halftime, I did hear a number of people saying, we're leaving. We got to get, But not everybody brought an umbrella tonight. It wasn't supposed to rain. I'm surprised as many people have umbrellas as do have umbrellas. Waiting for the Harper. If they'd just kept the clock running, we'd be down to like 8 minutes to go since the touchdown. I'm just saying.
Oh.
See, that's how I would do an onside kick right there. What they did, they drilled the kick into a Farmington player who thereupon had to scramble and fall on top of the bouncing ball. If you're onside kicking, just kick it into the gut of the guy nearest you. Just drill it as hard as you can. As soon as it touches him, it's a live ball.
They're big linemen. They're not going to be able to catch the ball.
Hands team, whatever. You just drill a kick into a guy at 70 miles an hour from 30 feet. He's not going to catch that. It's going to hit him, and all fun will ensue.
Maybe onto something.
I know I'm on it. You know what else coaches do that's dumb? Give up 5 yards of field position, or save 5 yards of field position in exchange for a single timeout. Hey, you only get 3 timeouts. You're going to need that thing. Especially when it's a punt, right? We'll avoid the delay of game penalty. We'll burn a timeout to save 5 yards on a punt.
Especially if it's like first down and you're on your own.
It's silly, yeah.
0-1-6-9-3-1-1.
All right. We have an injured Harper Woods player.
Down on the field.
And they stopped the clock for it.
It can't be as bad as the Oak Park game, though.
Can't be. That was pretty bad.
I mean, we saw as much offense as the entire Oak Park game in the first 2 minutes.
That's right. What did we have last week? Was it all field goals? It was the 9-6 final. Trying to remember. Oak Park scored late they didn't get the extra point. That was it. It was 9-0, and then it finished 9-6. Didn't look like anything really serious happened. It looked like a routine tackle, and Al Harperwood's player is down. The truck tells us North Farmington is driving again. Well, here they are, driving again. They had 50. I can't read the scoreboard. There we go, 59-8. I can read the clock. It's just that the Farmington score is off the screen. The Raider score is off the screen.
All right, we got a winner for our first set of movie passes.
Big night for the Civic Theater. The popcorn, now the movie ticket giveaway. We got a timeout here as the injured player has been tended to. Clock has restarted, and we approach 10 minutes to go in the football game here. Raiders tonight winning by 50 or so. And the Falcons here losing by 50 or so as we go under 10 minutes remaining in the football game. Handoff off the middle and a nice little run for Trenton Darden.
Trenton Darden taking the majority of the snaps in the second half. They're taking the ball off of Cameron Petaway's hands. And he's been doing good. He's been getting some chunky yardage. He's been moving the ball for them.
Yeah, I don't think there's much point in playing Petaway when you're down by 49 points.
All right, we got one more set of movie passes. Here's the ticket number: 0169589. 0169589.
They've been trying to give away these movie passes for the past 10 minutes here. Apparently you can enter a raffle, get some movie tickets.
I like the Civic. Oh, my goodness. Down goes Johnson. Another Falcon quarterback sacked. And it'll be a loss of 7 on the play.
Harper Wood's sideline went crazy for that.
I guess. But just if they've got guys on his Harper Woods team, I saw one guy's committed to Michigan. They've got several guys that are committed to MAC schools, and they're talented, and they're big, and they're just overwhelming Farmington up front tonight, as evidenced by a 7-touchdown lead. So we haven't all night long talked about next week's action, and that's because here on TV 10 there isn't any. The Falcons are on the road next week. The Raiders are on the road next week, and then week 9, 2 weeks from tonight, final weekend of the regular season, it's the same situation. Falcons on the road, Raiders on the road. Nice run. So we will not have a broadcast for you. This is our season finale. Trenton Darden with his nicest run of the night. Very close to first down yardage, down near the 40-yard line. They'll mark him short at the 42.
It's got to be their biggest play of the game.
Might have been.
There, just running right up the gut.
Might have
been. 3rd and 2 on the 42-yard line.
Yeah, we talk about Harper Woods over 430 yards of offense in this game tonight, and the Falcons they're significantly below 100. In fact, they're probably below 50. Although that first drive of the second half gave them some yards, some positive yardage. Look at some positive yardage here, but they will not get a first down. I don't like the spot. They call it a gain of 1. And he needed 2. Darden needed 2.
Got to get to the 40. They barely just under it. They're probably going to run right up the middle again with Trenton Darden. While we have a little break, I'd like to say thank you to the people that are helping out with TV 10 today. We got myself, Adam. We got Rich Kincaid in the booth. Timothy, Martin, Ali, Lawrence, Lucas, Donald, Jim Sturdy, Sean McGuckin, the director, and a special appearance by Laney for our season finale of the football.
That was a special appearance?
Apparently
cool.
A special appearance.
Wow.
Apparently
Get that That's why it's special. You don't get that every night.
Oh,
Fourth down and a yard here for the Falcons. And that play just got all messed up. And it's going to be a turnover. If not a turnover physically, a turnover on downs. As the play loses about 4 yards. Nate Sear is our technical director down on the field tonight. That's a rough night to be technical director on the field when it's been raining as it has been. Although it's lightened up now, but still it hasn't stopped. So turnover on downs, 1st and 10, Harper Woods at their own 45-yard line. And hopefully this will do it. Clock is running here with 6 minutes and 20 seconds to go. And it's a 49-0. Meanwhile, over at Raider Field,
if they can't fix it,
Raiders have just scored again to take a 65-8 lead, and the clock will run out, I think, before they got that extra point away. Nope, it's good. It's an untimed down. They were having a running clock there at Raider Field. So the Raiders win and improve to 4-3, and they just won it big, 60-something to 8 over Pontiac. First down, pick up here by Harper Woods.
Number 20, Jalen Wilkerson on the carry. Number 5, Mikey Woods on the tackle for your Falcons.
Hey, Sean, you're talking to me. That's okay. All right, first down for Harper Woods on that play. And the clock down to 5.5 minutes to go, and that's 5.5 minutes left in our TV10 season.
And we have a winner for our second.
Unless Farmington or North Farmington get a home playoff game. Pretty
Well,
it may not
how's that going to happen?
But let's hope it does.
How's that going to happen?
Maybe they win a few games.
No, well, you got to theoretically some 5-win teams get in, but mostly it's 6 to get in. Well, let's say North Farmington ran the table, finished at 6-3. I don't think they're going to get a home playoff game. But they got to play Oxford, right?
Yeah, they have to play Oxford.
Yeah.
Looking for an amazing.
Yeah.
Be a fun game, though.
Well, that's why they play the games.
One of our proud sponsors.
Something I like a little bit more than football than basketball is basketball. Everybody makes the playoffs.
There you go.
I was on a really good basketball team last year. North Farmington, a great basketball team. Hopefully, we're gonna have a great team this year too. But when I was on that team, we were facing first 3 games some pretty not up to par. I was playing more in the playoffs than I was in the regular season.
I'm looking for the yard marker. I can't find it. It's 2nd down and 9. There he goes. He had to turn sideways, right? So you can't read the number on it. 2nd down and 9. Just trying to get out of here unscathed. Oh, my goodness. Right up the gut, and it's a sprint towards the end zone, and it's a touchdown for Johnny Nelson. First time we've called his name tonight, and Johnny Nelson just takes it to the house. 39-yard touchdown run.
Normally a linebacker decided he wanted to play running back, and you know what? It worked out.
Boy, oh boy. 55-0. Well, now you've seen a 50-point game.
I guess I have. Well, Farmington.
This will be one of the biggest margins of defeat in Falcon football history.
It's not something you want to write home about.
Last one tonight.
This is one you want to forget about and get ready for the dance tomorrow.
That's right.
Farmington Heating and Cooling. Make sure your house is ready for the winter.
The student section's still out and showing out. Surprised they're staying this long, especially a lot of them.
Students better.
A lot of them have like short sleeves and shorts on.
Yeah,
How are you surviving out there?
They're children. It'll work out. Harper Woods on the road next week. Falcons.
Oh, doink off the crossbar.
55-0. It shall remain then. The Falcons are at Lake Orion next week. They'll close at Utica. Here's a 39-yard touchdown run right up the middle. Did I miss that? No, it was Jalen Wilkerson. I'm sorry, I said it was number 21. It was number 20, clearly. Jason Wilkerson, who takes it to the end zone.
Still normally a defensive player, decided to play running back.
There we go. We got some carries left in this game. The coaching staff said, and we don't want our regular guys to get hurt.
You know what? Now Johnny Nelson, number 21, needs to get a touchdown. So we weren't wrong at the beginning of the broadcast. He still got a touchdown at some point.
You bet.
2 minutes left in the game, though. Don't know what's going to happen.
We're waiting to see if the clock actually runs out before they kick the football. There's 2:05 on the clock, and it's running. But that's no guarantee we're going to get this ball kicked off in 2 minutes. I like the kicker's shoes, don't you?
Pretty flashy.
Yeah, that's nice.
Designs.
I'll give me a pair of those and go to the homecoming dance in them.
And with the cleats on, too. Jumping around, dancing around with some cleats on.
It's all about coming home. No, we had that 50th Farmington High School reunion, class of 73. 3 weeks ago tonight, I guess it was. Had fun, but the problem is we're all old. So that's scooping up a little line drive kick. That thing was gobbled up. Maybe it had gone 10 yards, maybe it hadn't. But Mark White comes up with the football.
You've heard his name
gave the Falcons really good field position. Let's watch this thing here. the guy with the pretty shoes, kicks it hard like we had talked about. Number 30, White, took it on a hop. Really dangerous play, but he comes up with it. And we have 1 minute to go in the football game, 1 minute to go in our TV10 season.
Dangerous. There's nothing to lose. It's dangerous if there's something to risk. Let's be honest. There's not a lot of risk right here.
You know, you're right. You're right. Bet you he still has to run some laps. I don't think you're supposed to do that because the risk of fumble is so great. Here it is again. Takes the big hit. It was right there in the numbers. He did fine.
Brandon Darden on the carry for the Falcons.
Darnold
14, Brandon Houston on the
pick up a couple of 3 yards here, 5. And that may be our last snap. We're down to 30 seconds. So we're getting instructions from this production crew about we'll be on after the game is over, and my position is the game's over now. It's been over for some time. And here's our last play. Darden cutting it out, cutting it up. Nice job. Picks up first down yardage, I'm pretty sure.
Number 21.
And we're down to 2 seconds, 1 second. And the football game here at Falcon Field has mercifully enough come to an end. 55-0. Harper Woods with the victory. Adam, you came in here tonight. You said Harper Woods is going to win big.
I was right.
You were right.
Well, in the past, I really wasn't that right. I said Oak Park was going to be a high-scoring game. I said Farmington would have a good game against me. This is the first time I'm right on the last day.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
And, thanks for efforts on the broadcast this year. I've enjoyed working with you.
Glad I could be on the broadcast.
Absolutely. So, really not much to say here. Harper Woods over around 450 yards of offense, just dominated on both sides of the football tonight, and that shows in the final score as they cruise out of here. Damaging homecoming a little bit for the Falcons, but certainly not ruining it. The big dance tomorrow night and all the rest of it. Congratulations to Ryan Cannon, named the homecoming king here tonight at homecoming. And captain of the Farmington High School soccer team and a neighbor of mine, so I'm thrilled to see that he won that. So it's all over here. Falcons fall to 3-4 on the season. They fall 55-0 here to Harper Woods. And so on behalf, a great season here in 2023. And this is our finale. So to our production crew and to Adam, my name's Rich Kincaid. Thanks so much for joining us. Hope to see you again next fall. And night, Jeannie. I love you.